Hi, good morning and welcome to Thursday. Glad you're joining us here. Listen, do you have to make a lot of lists for things that you want to remember? Do you have to have all kind of tricks to make yourself remember things because you're afraid in all of this clutter you're going to forget something? If you've ever seen me walk around, I have this little pocket reminder where I write down everything. In fact, if you walk up and tell me something, I may say something like, hey, hold on, let me write this down in my memory. Because honestly, if you walk up and tell me something and I don't write it down, I have zero chance of remembering it. So in the middle of all of Paul's instructions to Timothy, he says this: remember Christ. Remember Christ. In all of your struggles and all that you have to do, remember Christ has gone before you. Christ has already walked this road. He's already made this path for you. He's already cleared the way. Not only is he ahead of you, he is in you now. So remember how close you are to Christ. You would think that the most important thing that's ever happened to us, our conversion experience, would be the last thing we ever forget. But we do forget, don't we? We are a forgetful people. That's why there is an entire industry of gadgets and trinkets to help us remember things. But it's hard to think that you would not remember your salvation experience, or that in the middle of the day you would forget Jesus. It happens. You get busy running from here to there. You get busy taking care of children, answering email, returning phone calls, getting to that meeting and that and in this meeting, trying to meet this deadline and that deadline, and you forget Jesus. Worse, you not only forget Jesus, but you forget all that Jesus means to you. You forget all that he has taught you. You forget how much you are worth to him, and you make decisions based out of your own strength, out of your own thinking, and you forget that he's there. So in the middle of all of these instructions to Timothy, Paul simply says, remember Christ. Maybe that's something you need to put on your mirror so when you're brushing your teeth or shaving or combing your hair, you can look at it and say, today, remember Christ. Maybe that needs to be on the screen of your computer or the screen of your phone. Just simply remember Christ. Maybe it's not every Bible verse you've ever remembered or underlined. It's simply this: remember Christ. Remember who he is. Remember what he's done. Remember what he is doing. Remember who you are in him. Oh, I know. You won't intend to forget, but you will. And when you forget who he is, you forget who you are. And you make decisions that aren't you at all. So let me, with Paul, remind you, remember Christ. Why don't you start right now? I'll give you 60 seconds to get the day started. Remember Christ. And I'll see you next time.